my best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, with my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. The Trailblazers begin with the basketball. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their two stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. So these two stars need to be great and great all the time.
Brooklyn's got it. Surveys the floor. Irving. And the Blazers clear the rebound. Count the bucket for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Dinwiddie. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. So it remains Portland basketball. Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Durant sizing up a column. Driving right to the basket. To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a net. So possession stays with the Blazers. Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Irving to Durant. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Lillard. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
It's Portland ball to Whiteside. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
The game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Kent Bazemore. Lets it fly from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Durant matched up with Nurkic. Kevin Durant 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lillard to Whiteside, working the outside. Lillard to Whiteside. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Lillard,
Just incredible.
and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Durant to Jordan. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. That ends the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Nets have it. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Durant to Irving.
Hey, trap the screen.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being...
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Irving Irving to Durant. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lillard, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Damian Lillard with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And hits at the line.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Kyrie. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Lillard to Nurkic. Works it. Knocked loose. Blazers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Irving with the basketball. Down 3. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to Nurkic. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
From long range. And it's good from downtown for Damian Lillard.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Dinwiddie for 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And C.J. McCollum, zero hesitation, knocks down the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Lillard, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties at my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as
I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much.
It is NBA action. Our opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. Kicks it around the perimeter. Alex Len, huge block. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Doncic. To Brunson. Hardaway. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Trae Young to Parker. From long range, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Doncic to Brunson. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Luka Doncic.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Brunson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Luka Doncic, marked man, shot altered and no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lets it fly from long range, buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Probing the defense. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Hardaway. Fires the three. And made his first three, but that shot off the mark. To Brunson. For three. Knocks it down. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta. As they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our Community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Both Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Dallas Mavericks.
Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Seth Curry, guarded by Alex Len. Alex Len tips it.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. 4-3. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Dallas has it to Seth Curry. Works it up top. From long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Doncic to Seth Curry. To Luka Doncic. Seth Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Doncic to Porzingis. Evan Turner pins it. First quarter's complete. The Hawks with the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Trae Young. To Parker. Picked up by the Mavericks. Powell picked up by Len. To Lee. To Seth Curry. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Fires the three. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And he finishes at the rim.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
To Seth Curry. Driving right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, sometimes as a defensive player, you have to send a message. I remember I came down the lane once against the Lakers. Shaq put me on my back. He stared at me. Then I thought once or twice or 3 times about coming down the lane again.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Luka Doncic slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Trae Young to Parker. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Jabari Parker. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
John Collins with the block. Trae Young
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
to Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Coming through.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Now a steal by Atlanta. To Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not going down here. Lets it fly from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Here's Atlanta. Parker to Allen Crabbe. To Parker. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Whoa! Gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps. I don't know, Jay. It looked good.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tim Hardaway Jr. Trae Young. Knocks it down from mid-range.
All I know is this. You better step up on the D.
The assist from number 11.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we've reached the end of the first half.
The Hawks are in a tight battle after 2 quarters.
Player of the half.
Young. Fellas, back to you.
A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. Doncic to Brunson. Has a look. Count the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Parker to Trae Young. Oh, they called a foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. I got you.
Porzingis. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Alex Len able to recover with the block. For 3, it's no good. Shot's not going down. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Alex Len with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Luka Doncic. Here's a chance from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
It's Atlanta ball. Here comes the screen. Trae Young. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Luka Doncic. Hawks come up with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Trae Young. To Allen Crabbe. The shot rejected by Doncic. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed, you're being efficient with your jump shooting, your passes are crisp, you're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Tough make through traffic.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trae Young, 3 seconds. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young. 4-3. That out of his range and no good. Doncic. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Number 77.
From long range, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
He's not shy about shooting.